Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daily Anime Review channel, the channel where we talk about seasonal anime on the daily. And today we're talking about Hell's Paradise, Season 2, Episode 4. This episode, obviously, animation good-wise, all that shit, but man, did it set up a fucked situation for everybody else that was on that island previously. So, of course, this whole focus was on the Yamada clan, the clan that sent over the second expedition that was going to go over to the island, the Lost Island. And the beginning was definitely setting up the tension that this team was going to have. Like, it set up, I forget his proper name, but it set up basically the team that we saw in the beginning, or at least the two brothers in the beginning, along with mentioning ninjas who are specifically there for the murder of Gabimaru, which that's going to be interesting to see him play when that all clashes. But they all have the same somewhat goal, so I sense there won't be too much of a clash. I assume there'll be definitely expecting his death at the very least, or at the very least everyone who was on the expedition will not defend Gabimaru. Maybe one or two, depending on how things work out, but I doubt we'll get an actual, proper defense for him. But once they do get on that island, boy, do I tell you, they show off how strong they are. Because remember when some of those creatures were coming at the initial expedition crew, and they were all kind of sitting there and just, having to figure out what the fuck was going on? Obviously, they're operating with a lot better information, but even with that, though, these motherfuckers are killing them left and right. They even go against, I think it was like the Dosen. I think it was the one that's the type of creature that's like right under the Tensen. And he's like, oh, I gotta bring you guys back alive. And he gets murked for it, man. Also, I saw a comment, not on the video, but I saw when this episode came out, people talking about it. And there's two of the Yamada clan members in particular that they're talking about. One was the little kid and the girl. And someone said, why does this give the energy of oh my god, Toshiro and ENGVtuber from Bleach? And honestly, I see it. I get it. I see it, and I do in fact get it. It's kind of funny how accurate that is. Also, my god, that tall one. Hey, I need a new waifu this year. That tall one, brother, right there for me. Right there, brother. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I saw her and I was like, yes, please, you. I need that. I need all of that. Where? I don't know, but somewhere within me, please. I also like the backstory for the leader that they have, where he was someone whose family ended up getting murked. And so his whole thing is that he wants to cause as much pain to criminals as possible. But Ezen? I was going to say Eisen, but that's not correct. But Ezen was someone we saw in Season 1 who got out pretty quickly, but he was his mentor. He was this current leader's mentor. And only to see him be smashed up on a tree is disappointing, to say the least. So he crashed out and he basically was like, yeah, all the things that man taught me to be a better person and to not raise my blade and to make death as quick as possible for those who have caused crimes. Now, fuck that. I'm worsening my blade. I am chipping my blade, and I'm going to make sure that these people feel as much pain as possible. And honestly, valid crash out. I'm going to give it to the guy. Valid crash out. Because if I know someone did to me, got murked on that island, just left for dead, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too. But yeah, a lot of this episode is basically just setting up the three different oppositions that are currently on the island. Where we have the main original Yamada clan members and criminals who are there with Gabimaru and all them, who are currently trying to survive the island just as best as they can. Then you have the Tensen, whose their goal is that they want to make the elixir, make the perfect elixir, use all the humans in order to do that, and to give themselves immortal life. And then you have the current Yamada clan people, along with the ninjas that they brought, that are basically there literally just to wreak havoc. That is like, let's go in, kill the fuck out of everybody, and bounce. Because whatever the fuck this is not great. So, seeing those three oppositions come into play is going to be very fun. I assume that if it was as long as Season 1, which if I recall correctly, I'm going to actually check this real quick, but if I recall correctly, Season 1 was, it was only 13 episodes. It was only 13 episodes. For some reason, Season 1, I thought it was 24, but no, it is 13. And that makes it very interesting then. Then that makes me wonder if we'll actually get an interaction with them at some point. Because remember, the island is very big, and the first crew's already very deep in the island, and the Tenzin are even deeper in the island. So I'd be very interested to see like when they come across each other and how that happens. I mean, if they're already setting it up, I assume we'll get a couple episodes of people just walking around the island, like trying to figure stuff out, all this tension boiling over and stuff like that. Really getting some more character development stuff in there, and then eventually we'll get the clash of all three. I assume all three will just run into each other at some point, and it'll just be this massive fucking battle that's going to be so fun to watch. It's going to be fun, it's going to be cool. I honestly, genuinely can't wait for it. But with that being said, let me know what you think about this episode. Let me know if you like it or whether you hate it, and how you think of the season is so far. Go ahead and put that in the comments below. And also as well, if you liked this video, go ahead and leave it a like on the video. And if you want more of the content, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to keep up with the content that we upload every single day onto this channel, then you can get that notification where it tells you when we upload every single day. Because we do, in fact, on this channel, upload every single day as best as I can. My name's been Mason. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.